Today is the very special day that I'm inviting you all so that we can learn together of what we started last week. Today we want to talk about land preparation, and we have 5 points zenye nitaambia kila mmoja wetu, both the listeners, the viewers of this video, and for the farmers wenye wako huko nje. We want to see the reason as to why watu wako na shamba kubwa but the output, the harvest is very little. Unapata mtu akona shamba kubwa but the harvest is very little. The problem is land preparation. We failed ourselves during land preparation. I want to say about 5 points about land preparation. Wakati you have acquired your piece of land, there is something special that you need to do and you need to start with. And the first one I want to start with is planning and assessing your land. When you have acquired your land, when you have acquired the piece of land of yours, the first thing you need to do is to plan and assess your land. Bring your land to order. Assess your land. How do you assess your land? And I want to tell you, if there is any person mwenye may acquire a new farm here or a piece of land, the first thing you need to do, assess your land. Let me tell you on how to assess your land. Kama ni piece of land umepata in any place, the first thing unafaa kuona in what was planted here the previous season. Kama ni sukuma ilikuwa imepandwa, what are you going to plan? What are you going to plant in the next season? Kama wewe ndio umeanza kupanda hapo. The second thing, do observation which disease will affect the plants zenye zimetoka in the previous season, so that you can plan your farm. What am I going to plant? You cannot, kama ni sukuma ilikuwa imepandwa na ilikuwa invested with a lot of maybe diseases, you cannot plant sukuma tena, hiyo disease itaenda kuaffect. That's the first thing about assessing your land. If the land was affected with floods, kuna shamba zingine ziko in the lower part of the land, unapata ziko affected with floods, you can look for a solution for your land. And another thing that help bring your land in order, you know, there is bring your land in order. Wakati umeacquire a piece of land, bring your land in order. And another thing that I want to speak about planning, if you fail to plan, if you want to minimize the input and maximize the output, kama unataka kutumia pesa kidogo so that you can maximize the output, the first thing that you need to do is to plan for your land. When you plan, you will maximize the output. The harvest will be very high. Now you have used very little amount. Now the second thing that I want to speak about land preparation, it is about the reason. The second part about land preparation, it is if you are having any problem, if there is any problem and it may affect farm in the previous season, you cannot repeat the same problem. Utauliza huyu mwenye ametoka hii farm, ni shida gani ulipata katika hii farm. The second point I want to speak is about soil analysis. Soil analysis, consult the fertility of the land. If there is kama umuulize fertility of the land, the second one is about soil pH. There are some of the soils zenye ziko acidic, some of them are basic, some of them are acidic. You can consult about that one, and the soil pH. And the third thing that I want to talk about is site selection. Sasa umepata farm yako, sasa you have acquired your piece of land, unataka kupanda. Site selection, kama hii, if this is the piece of land, wewe ndio unataka kuselect the best site yenye unapanda, kama ni mboga, kama ni mahindi, kama the first thing you need to consider, uwezi panda kama ni if you want to plant maize, there is a best place site yenye iko best for maize. Kuna yenye inafaa kukua kama ni zenye zinahitaji watering, kama ni sukuma, you can plant it mahali kuna near the source of water. And if there is, you know, when it comes to transportation, kama ni matoko unataka kupanda, you can plant a place where it's very near, iko near to the roadside. And another thing that will help the farmer, not only for us, you know, we can start these things not only for me and for our farmers, when our local farmers, wazazi wetu. You know, our wazazi wetu wakuna best experience because they have the first and they have the experience more than hand-on experience more than 15 to 30 years. And the last point I want to speak about is soil preparation. Now you have assessed your land, You have done everything. You have assessed your land, you have planned for your land, you have selected the site. Now there is this one special thing that you have forgotten, and that's now clearing the land. If it's a virgin land, it's the first time that you are preparing the land. There is something that you can do. The first thing that you can do is now, the last thing is to clear the land. Kama ni ilikuwa na nyasi ukate kabisa. You know, if you not clear your land, uache tu hivyo. The weeds zenye umeacha zitakaa hapo within very few minutes, few days, tena zimerudi. The first, you need to clear your land. You make sure umefanya collection. Kama ni stumps zenye zilikuwa, uzikate so that your land can be ready for planting. And maybe the last thing as we go to the next episode, it's about when you have finished clearing, always you can look for a better place whereby kama ucollect zile vitu zenye umekata, so that you can put them in a safe place. Zingine utachoma ile ash yenye unatumia kuchoma uitumie kama fertilizer, because ash is very important when planting. Uwezi choma huko kwa shamba. This is the place where our farmers fail. Acha kuchomea kama ni hizi vitu, the stumps, kama ni vitu za mahindi, uweze choma huko kwa shamba. The best thing that you can do, farmers, it's not kuchomea huko. Look for a best place, a site small, uchome na huko, ile ash uitumie uende tena upeleke kwa shamba. Thank you for watching, and welcome to the next episode where we shall be talking about preparation of the seed materials, the planting materials. Kama ni seeds, we want to prepare for the seeds. We want to prepare for the any planting materials. We will welcome, so that we can learn together about this one. God bless.